Welcome to another chapter in the continuing news story of the Earth called Earth News Is. You can get more stories like this at earthnewsis.com. Join us and help make the news. That's earthnewsis.com. Now today what I'd like to talk about is the deplorable condition that America is in. Scenes like this are just heartbreaking. They're not normal. A lot of people are starting to think this is normal, the new normal. It is not normal. And we have to stop it. We have to find places for people so that they can lead a normal life. Now, all of this homelessness and despair, economic breakdown that we're seeing is because of men like this. We have to recognize where it's coming from. It's coming from people in Congress who don't care. All they care about is themselves and giving fancy speeches. This guy is the poster child of fancy speeches that are meaningless, hollow, full of nothing, huge noise signifying nothing from people like this. Do you think they care about you? Of course not. They care about themselves and their family. They leave government stinking, filthy rich, every one of them, and that's all they care about. Helping us is not in their agenda. Here's another one. Men like this are destroying this planet. Here's proof. You see it every day. The problem's mounting. You can't get anywhere anymore. Who's doing anything about it? Certainly not the people in charge. The natural disasters, more and more and more every day. The tornadoes that wipe out a whole town. You think that's normal? Of course it's not normal. It's because they're doing nothing to control the environment and help the planet survive. The planet is telling us something about how we're destroying it. The oceans are now polluted with all of our junk, every single ocean, littered with junk all over the place. We're not going to be able to survive if the oceans are dead. That's where we get our oxygen, folks. And they let the fires rage out of control. All they have to do is put water and fire retardant in some of the bombers that they have all over the freaking place. They could put out the fires in 5 minutes. But do they think that way? No. The bombers are for bombing and killing and strafing and bombing and creating more fires all over the world. They weren't created to stop fires. If you stopped fires, maybe we wouldn't need the bombers. We wouldn't need those people anymore. They're not thinking. And we're allowing them to go off in crazy directions. Insanity. We're allowing this insanity. People like this lining up by the millions, waiting to destroy other people. Why? We have to love one another. Are we going to get concerned and get motivated and get busy when the world looks like this and we're all just walking zombies out there? It's coming, folks. You think it's crazy? Just take a walk downtown. They're already there. Now there's one solution I can give you, and that's found at fastfoodpantry.com. There's many, many more solutions, but this is one. This is one of the best ones, because you have to save your family from what they're giving us and what they're preparing us for. Don't you see it coming? Get your heads out of the sand, people. And you have to start preparing your family for the ultimate disaster, the total collapse of everything. It's coming. It's going to last 5, maybe 10 years before we start to rebuild a new society. You're going to find out all about that at earthnewsis.com. Go there. earthnewsis.com. There's a whole new society we have to start. But first, you've got to prepare your family for the collapse. That will happen first, then we can rebuild. It's too late to save the world. You have to save your family first. Store food, prepare for the worst, and pray for the best. That's always been my motto. You have to plan for the worst right now because it's coming, no matter what we do. Go to fastfoodpantry.com and you'll see a way where you can start storing food that lasts up to 25 years without refrigeration. And it's healthy, delicious, and nutritious, and it'll save your family from starvation. It's coming. Just look at the signs.